The silver bark of the lantern tree hummed, a deep, resonant pulse that vibrated through the soil of Maple Moon Valley. Every beat sent a ripple of golden light across the grass, turning the blades into swaying ribbons of warmth. Emma sat at the base of the massive trunk, her fingers tracing the deep, ancient grooves carved into the wood. She pressed her palm against the surface, feeling the steady thrum of the tree's life force. A few feet away, Noah worked with rhythmic precision. He pulled a rope tight, securing the final knot on a cart constructed from salvaged wheels. The wood creaked under the tension, a sharp, grounding sound. Luna, the fox, paced the perimeter of their small camp. Her blue eyes tracked the fireflies that drifted in perfect synchronization. Only the steady, rhythmic heartbeat of the tree and the quiet, focused breathing of the two companions. Emma leaned back, watching the light wash over the valley floor, unaware that the rhythm was about to break. The rhythm faltered. It started as a microscopic hesitation in the tree's hum. A beat skipped in the golden pulse. Emma pulled her hand back from the bark as if burned. The light, once steady and warm, began to flicker violently, casting erratic, jagged shadows that danced across the grass. Above, the lantern fruits turned a dull, lifeless gray. One by one, they detached from the branches. They hit the ground with heavy, wet thuds, rolling into the dirt. The golden glow vanished from the valley floor, replaced by a creeping, unnatural chill. Noah dropped his tools, the metal clattering sharply against the stone. He looked up, his face pale in the dying light. The sky was changing. The constellations, usually bright and constant, dissolved into an ink-black void. The stars were being swallowed, pulled into a silent, bottomless dark that pressed down on the valley. Luna let out a low, sharp yelp, her tail tucked tight as she pressed against Emma's side. The hum of the tree died completely, leaving behind a silence so absolute it felt heavy. The valley was no longer a sanctuary. The darkness was absolute. Emma held her breath, her eyes straining against the void. Then, a single point of light appeared in the zenith. It was small, trembling, and bright enough to hurt. It plummeted, a streak of white fire tearing through the black until it struck the roots of the lantern tree with a sharp, crystalline chime. The impact sent a ripple of warmth through the frozen ground. The light did not fade, it stretched. It coalesced into a hovering, radiant shape. "I am Pip! Die!" the entity announced, its voice like glass shards clinking in the wind. Emma scrambled back, her boots crunching on the dead, gray fruit. Noah stood, his hands gripping his tools until his knuckles turned white. Pip drifted closer, its light revealing the terror etched on their faces. "At! The Keeper of Shadows has stolen the crystal heart," Pip continued. "Without it, the light of the world will fade into nothingness." Emma looked at the horizon, then back at the small, glowing star. She stood up, her posture rigid, and looked at Noah. The choice was made. Emma did not wait for the darkness to settle. She packed her bag with steady, rhythmic movements, her eyes fixed on the northern horizon, where the whisperwood loomed like a jagged wound against the sky. Noah followed, his tools clanking against his back, while Luna moved ahead, her nose twitching at the scent of damp rot. They reached the forest perimeter as the last of the ambient light bled from the horizon. The trees here did not grow upward, they leaned inward, their branches interlocking like skeletal fingers to form a wall of thorns that stood taller than a man. As they approached, the wind picked up, twisting through the gaps in the wood. It did not howl, it hissed. Emma ignored the pressure in her temples. She pulled a brass compass from her pocket, the needle spinning wildly, before locking onto a faint, pulsing north. you.